Collective, I'm glad we're here for this Q&A. Get to know each other a little bit more. Now, interrogation is a big word, one in which I cannot spell, but I'll be happy to answer your questions, Catherine. So here we begin with number 1. When it comes to ice cream, I can't say anything that pretty much includes caramel or maybe some cookie dough. But, you know, whenever there's an ice cream truck that's rolling by, I get a twist. I like to stay equal. Half and half. Why not? Number 2. Am I a dog or a cat person? Guess. Not that I hate cats. Of course, you know, cats are cuddly, they're warm, but they kind of just run and scurry across the street. But I like dogs a lot more. I never got to own a cat, so I might be talking completely out of bias that I had to get a dog. I couldn't have any other pet. So, yeah, I'm a dog person. Oh, well, from the top, number 3. No, I haven't seen the latest movie by Disney Pixar, Brave. I really want to. It looks great. A lot of movies coming out of that studio just look great, and they are great. I've seen a bunch, like Up and such. And, you know, it's just one thing that I have to put on a list of things I really want to do this summer. Probably, you know, after watching Avengers for the 8th time. Number 4. Yes, 2-2. That's 4. I can list a whole bunch of comedians that I just really like. Yeah, you know, Kevin Hart I just recently got to watch, and not live, but on my television. As well as Russell Peters, I really like a lot. No, it's pretty good. But I think my favorite comedian of all time is probably George Carlin. I always found him really just hilarious. The 7 words you cannot say on television, I would say them, but you would have to probably believe this entire video. Number 5. I'm rather disappointed in myself for not reading enough novels. I probably should. I have a bunch laying around that I could be getting to right now during my summer. But to pick my favorite comic book or graphic novel throughout my entire collection would be like picking through my children and which one's my favorite. And it would be really hard, but it would probably be fun to watch the other kids realize that they're just not as much loved as they are by, you know. I would have to split it into 2. My favorite franchise of all time, being a superhero franchise, it would be Spider-Man. I really love Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I just feel I could really relate just by being a regular guy. My favorite series of all time, it lasted 6 volumes. It didn't last 6 volumes, but it was meant to do 6 volumes, and that would be the Scott Pilgrim series, which I just loved a lot. It gave a definition to my life when my life had no definition. So yeah, it's really great, and I recommend everyone read it. It's based in Toronto, so that should be enough just to learn a bit about the city I'm from. So number 6. That's the question. Catherine, you should probably get some more sleep. What I absolutely have with me at all times: my cell phone. Well, it's a fake berry. My wallet, my iPod, and sometimes, on those rare occasions when I can, my Nintendo DS. Now, sometimes I'll have a backpack with my sketchbook and some pencils, but I don't usually have the time. Number 7. Catherine, I hope you mean Fahrenheit, because in 100 degrees Celsius, you probably combust into flames, along with everyone else around you. I like when it's warm, but it rains just that bit, so it would be really refreshing. Kevin, since I know you, I'm going to ask you hard and personal questions.